What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. We get it in. But before we get it in, let's get this intro in. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate your support. Are you guys ready for another whooping? Super Brianna? I got you covered like a state blanket. Itchy, but warm, right? Let's get into it. So there's people that are literally infatuated with the image of my prima, right? What is she doing? Hey, homie, can you hook me up? Can you hook me up? Bring her to Bakersfield, eh? We'll deal with it, right? Look, whatever that woman does, she does smooth with a purpose. That's on her, right? But I take it way back. This is my prima, and I love her, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, man, she done did me dirty on plenty of momentous occasions, right? And I say momentous because there was not a moment that it wasn't. It was all bad, right? My tia hated Brianna. Hey, mijo, come here. See that bitch right there? I said, yeah. She smells like tuna fish. We got to get rid of her, mijo. Right? Why are you whispering? I tell her, why are you whispering? Just said, because her shit is contaminated, mijo, and I'm breathing through my mouth. I'm breathing. I said, oh, so you got tuna juice all up in your mouth. Mijo, you know better than I do that she'll sleep with even everyone in this house. I'm like, what? She's different, mijo. And my tia she just hated her, man. But my prima was actually cool. But she did do some stupid shit that would get people caught up all the time. So I'm going to tell you about the Humpty Dumpty sisters. Look, when me and Ricky were young, I just got out of Y. I'm 18 years old, right? I'm running around. Rick's like 16, 17 years old. He's still a young buck, right? I'm gangbanging for reals. I was really in the mix, man. And my prima used to hit me up because around that time, man, she had a whole bunch of homegirls and she was trying to hook me up. In fact, let me tell you guys, she hooked me up with 2 chicks while I was locked up in YA. Okay. And little did I know that one of these chicks was her prima from her other side of the family. And the other chick knew her very well, right? And so I remember she hooks me up with this one chick, and then we'll get to the Humpty Dumpty sisters in a minute. They were doing the Humpty Hump. Right? Straight up, man. Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin everything these chicks think you're into, right? It was all bad. So anyways, I remember I was in YA, man. I was doing dirt bad. Hey, my family were not fucking with me, man. I wasn't having canteen like that. Like, I keep it real, man. The struggle was real. I never had the family support when I'm locked up. My family is like this. You're locked up. You do the time. You did the crime. You're on your own. That's it. Straight up. So I had to hustle, you know. And I done had a few like homeboys that would look out or a few chicks that would look out and whatever the case may be. But I didn't never have like where I'm going every draw, I'm going to canteen or I'm getting, I just didn't have it like that, man. That's just the facts, right? The truth. So I was a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. You a customer crony. You got some sopas for me, right? It was all bad. So anyways, my prima gets at me. And she would send me like 20 here, 20 there. She was cool. And she was like, hey, primo, I'm going to hook you up with my prima. Hey, it's all good. This chick got money. She works and everything. She's a little bit older than you, but it's all good. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she hooks me up with her. Sure enough, this chick is sending me pictures. I remember I had this one little picture she sent me. She has some big old chichis, right? She sent me this one picture. That motherfucker was like the Holy Bible to me. It was sacred. I didn't go nowhere without that. We had these little red handbooks, right? Or these little address books that they'd give us in YA back in the 90s. That motherfucker was tucked in there. I made sure all the homies seen the picture all the time. They'd be talking about their old ladies. Yeah, bro, I getting to meet my mom one time. And I was like, not by something like that, though. Like, she was bad. You know, but the face was a little grainy, but the chichis weren't right. So I thought I was just doing big things. And this chick fell in love. She'd write me all the time. I love you. I can't wait till you get out. You know, and I thought, man, I got me one. This chick's faithful. She was sending me hella money. I started balling all of a sudden. I started getting canteen on the regular, right? My celly was all happy and she's like, I ain't got to feed you no more. Nope. We were doing it, right? And then my prima tells me, hey, are you still writing my prima? I said, yeah. She said, I don't talk to that bitch anymore. We went to a club and we got into it. Stop writing her. Man, are you crazy? Right? What do you mean stop writing her? This chili sopa has never tasted so good. I'm cool. And she keeps sending me pictures like this. Everything is phenomenal in here. But I tell my prima, of course, all right, prima, I got you. Think I got her? She had me, but I didn't have her like that. So she was like, I'm gonna hook you up with my homegirls, Christina, right? One of my homegirls. She's bad. She's way prettier than my prima. All right, let's see what you're working with. This is the truth, right? This chick sent me a picture. She had the lightest green eyes. She looked like Adriana Lima from the supermodel from Victoria's Secrets, right? I was whooping. I was super northern out. All right, I was happy as fuck, right? I sent her a picture in Carl Holton. I'm all sucked up, skinny and shit. Look, but I didn't care. That was what it was, right? And so now fast forward, I get out of YA, first day. True story, right? I get out and I'm at my grandmother's. I pulled to my grandmother's house. They come pick me up from the Greyhound. I've told the story, man. I see my homeboy Dale. He was the homeboy that I seen right before I went to YA. I run into him right there at the Greyhound. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, where he was going, because he ended up living with me later on. But whatever, right? So my grandmother comes, picks me up, my tia, my prima Brianna, right? And they come swoop me up, whatever. I go to my grandmother's house. And it just really isn't for me. My primos are locked up. The only primos there, the one that just passed away, Ruben. And like I said, man, it's just he wasn't the type that you just wanted to hang out with. Like, unless you wanted to watch fucking Spaceballs and watch Pizza the Hut and shit. And so I end up jamming with the homeboys. I move right in. I'm like, fuck parole. I'm a soldier, right? I only had it like 3 days to my max on parole because they let me out 3 days early. So anyways, bam. I end up at the homeboys. I'm running around Merced, whatever. Now, I got allegedly both these chicks I've been writing. So they were both my lady. Yes, I was playing games, right? But the one, Christina, I wasn't really even though she was the prettiest one, I wasn't really focused on her because I was more, the other one sent me more money and shit, right? So I was really with that. And so I get out and immediately I go, me and the homeboys, we go that night, man, to the drive-in theater in Ceres, right there by Modesto, have a good time. I meet this chick. I ain't even gonna lie, I was a virgin at that time. I had never done nothing. So I got it in, right? Hey, shout out to my homeboy Chango from East San Modesto Airport. Your prima is a good homegirl, right? So anyways, I do my thing. And that chick gave me all kinds of hickeys and shit, right? And I'm like, not even tripping. Like, I was just utilizing those chicks while I was locked up. I'm like, whatever. She's supposed to be my lady, but whatever. So she calls me, right? Or she calls, I don't know how she got the number to the house. We didn't have cell phones back then like that. We had pagers and shit. But she calls the house. It was like 96. And my homeboy's like, hey, it's your lady. I'm like, how the fuck she know I'm here, right? Everyone knows everyone's business in Merced. So I'm like, whopping, right? She was like, hey, I'm over here at my grandparents' house. You should come through. Me and the homegirls are right here. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet you. Now, mind you, me and her have never met face to face. We wrote for years, but we never met. So I tell my boy, fuck, bro, she wants me to go. Where did I tell her? I got all these hickeys on my neck and shit from last night. He was like, fool, just say we gave them to you as a joke. Just say that, right? I said, she ain't going to suck that shit up. He was like, just say it. I said, nah, man, I ain't gonna try to fucking some dude suck the mind. That's weird shit. He's like, just do it, eh? Right? I said, bro, stop smoking A1 because you're all fucked up right now. Fucking, I'm gonna do it then, right? So we get over there because I got to come up with an excuse. And I come walking up and I think I'm a gangster. I got the Mongolian, the white t-shirt. I'm wearing some basketball shorts because that gang got no clothes, right? And I mop up with some Cortezes. And she sees me and her prima is right there with her, right? And she looks at me. She was like, oh, hell no. Because I had some dark ass hickeys on my neck, right? I didn't have this beard to block it. And look, I ain't got shit right now. Watch out. I'm good. But she's like, and she sees me. She's like, oh, you fucking cheated on me. I'm like, nah, it's the homies. And my boy, Monkey, he was like, nah, man, we were just playing a joke. We just fucked with him because we knew he was coming over here. Those are fresh, right? She's like, I could tell those are not right now. I'm like, look, you want me or not? Because I ain't got time to play, right? So this chick, the true story, right? This chick is like, no, I do. Her pretty much like, fuck you, right? She goes in the house like, if you're with this guy, I don't even want you over here. And so I get to getting where the getting's good, right? So I'm like, no, I promise you. And she's like, okay. So that's that, right? So trip out. Little do I know, she got a whole nother boyfriend and a half. This motherfucker's name was Fat Mike. This motherfucker was fat and shit. I didn't even know she had this guy, right? Hey, why do women do that? No, you're cheating on me. You had a whole nother pipa in your spine last night. Stop it, right? So anyways, we kick it, whatever. She's like, hey, come by my house later on, slide through. She was living with her older sister at the time. She said, my sister goes to work. You can slide in, right? So I do, and I put it down like James Brown, right? And now she's all hooked, and she's like, I got something to tell you. I got a boyfriend. I remember, right? And she was like, look, it's not really like that, but you were locked up, and I needed this. And get out of here, right? And so she done me dirty. I felt like I got cheated on, right? Because she did it before I did. I couldn't, or I would have, right? So, anyways, that was that. And I'm like gonna get back at her. So I was like, man, it's all right. I was writing another chick named Christina anyways. And she knew exactly who that chick was, right? She was like, fuck that chick. They didn't get along, right? So my cousin Brianna hears about this shit because that's her prima, right? And now they're back in good standings together. So she calls me and she's like, hey, primo. And she's like, come to grandma's house. I'm over here. I said, all right. So I slide over there. She was like, I told you don't write her. I told you she was dirty. I said, why? She goes, nah, because I was with that dude Mike before, and then she fucking stole him from me. I said, why didn't you just come straight out and tell me she fucking with another dude? Well, I told you, that's code for fucking, you should know, stupid ass. I'm like, but she was sending me hella sopa. She was like, well, at least you got her for money. So whatever. I wasn't mad at my prima, but I was like, well, what about your homegirl, Christina, the one that I write? She cool? She's like, nah, she's good. She's good. She doesn't do shit like that. She's like a good girl. So I go to the fair. The fair's in July, so like a month passes. This chick, Christina, she has no way of getting a hold of me. I didn't even tell her when I was getting out. It just was what it was. And all my homegirls are there. We're all chilling. We're all northerned out, gangbanging, looking for Southsiders from A-Town and all kinds of shit, right? And I see there's a place where you take pictures. There's a picture floating around Mercer right now. I got a Mongolian. I'm bald and I'm like that with a Pendleton on. All the homegirls star Sheena, sad girl, like it's facts, right? So anyways, me and my boy Squeaks, my boy Monks, we take this picture with all these chicks and the rest of the homies, and we're doing our thing. And I see this chick at the fair. I recognize her picture, her light green eyes, and I walk by her, and she doesn't even recognize me, because the pictures I sent, I looked way different, old pictures that I just came across. And so I'm like, what's up, Christina? And she was like, oh, shit. She's all happy, right? So I take her back to the pad. I ain't even going to lie, man. I'm smashing. Man, this chick is different. She's not like the other one. This is supposed to be the goody two shoes, but we all know in the game, the goody two shoes is the goody bad shoes, right? And the other one who's the home, you know what I'm saying, who's out there doing bad, she acts like, oh, I don't really want to, okay, right? But she really don't act. So this one right here is going crazy, man. She's doing this shit in front of the homies and everything. And my boy Monks is on her. He was like, damn, he keeps looking at her. That motherfucker was salivating, right? And we end up kicking it, whatever. She ends up going to her pad, right? She finds out about the other chick that I was with. Her name was Mariela. She ends up finding about her. She doesn't like it. So what happens is about a week later, my prima calls me. She was like, hey, I heard you did Christina dirty. I said, no, I didn't. I just, saying that I was playing both of them at the same time. I was trying to win. I was trying to eat sopa and McMuffin at the same time. And I got huevo all over my motherfucking chin, right? It just didn't work. And she was like, okay, well, hey, I'm just letting you know right now, that chick right there is trying to play you, Christina, right? And she was like, you should be back with my prima. And I was like, bitch, you told me to leave her alone. She cheated on me. I'm cool. She was like, yeah, but she's the better one for you. Whatever. So my primo, Ricky, right? I tell him, hey, Rick. Now, one thing about Rick I've never told you guys is that motherfucker can't drink. He's like a gremlin. Don't give Rick a beer. He does not know how to act. He has no taste buds. That motherfucker slams the beers like worse than I've ever slammed a beer. He is different, right? And so my tia tells me, hey, mijo, take Rick with you, right? So I'm like, fuck. Now, at this time, there was a homegirl, right? And my prima Brianna, that was her homegirl. They lived in Gustine. I don't know how the fuck this just worked out, but she lived right like down the street from Rick's pad, right? And there's a long distance of a walk. There was like a store on the corner, and then you have to walk to the next block, and that's where she lived. So my tia, at the time, she was at my grandmother's house. She was like, hey, fucking take him with you. I'm going to go, but don't let him do nothing stupid because he's like a fucking mogwai. That motherfucker, he looks like Gizmo, but he's really Spike, right? And I already know, don't let my primo drink at all because I experienced that. We're going to get into some super norteños where I tell you about that shit. Crazy. So anyways, I'm like, hey, primo, you want to go to some chick's house? Christina had told me, the chick that I was with had told me, hey, I'm going to be there. Come through. It's me, your prima, and my homegirl. So I'm like, all right. And Brianna's calling the house, and she was like, Whopping, get over here, fool. Right? And I'm like, she was like, you got any homeboys? I said, I ain't got no homeboys. I got Rick. I'm going to bring Rick with you. She was like, don't bring that stupid motherfucker. She was like, maybe I'll hook him up with my homegirl for funds. That chick was a biggin, right? She was Rasputin out the game. She was pretty, but pretty big, right? So I was like, oh, that's right up Rick's alley. Straight up. So we walk over there. Now, the chick Christina had called and she had said, like, bring a bottle. So I ain't going to lie, my tia had a little stash in her room. So I went up in there and I snatched the tequila, like, fuck it, let's go, right? It's a big old Galizi. It's a big one, right? And so we get over there, and of course, there's my prima. They're bumping music, 3 chicks, you know what I'm saying? And there's the chick that I'm supposedly supposed to be with. But my prima had already put me up on game. This chick is going to do you dirty. I don't know when or how, but she's like, fuck this dude, right? So I'm like, man, I'm just trying to hit it one more time before I'm done. I'm done with her. I had already been talking to the other one again and all that. Let me tell you something. True stories. We went in that motherfucker, right? We're chilling. Shots for everyone except for Ricky. The big chick, she's on Rick automatically. She's licking on him and everything. Rick's like, whooping. You don't even know I'm active. I'm fucking actively. Right? So he's all happy. Telling her, one time I was in New Folsom. I just stop. And so the chick's like, come on, let's go to the room. So I leave that big gallon there, right? My prima is like, oh, this is boring, right? I'm going to take a walk. There's this fucking black dude that is down the street, this light-skinned dude that be staring at me. So she puts on the shortest shorts imaginable, and she goes, takes off. I'm right there with the chick. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm doing the motherfucking Humpty Hump. Right? Saying I was doing the motherfucking what is it? The Tango and Cash. You know what I'm saying? I was doing who are those motherfuckers from the WWE? I was doing the bushwhackers, right? I was getting my Luke and Butch on. Boom, boom. I'm in there killing my shit, doing my thing, right? And she tells me, hey, just so you know, we're not together anymore. Just in the middle of mid-stroke. And I'm like, why? She said, because I hooked up with your boy Monkey. I was like, what? That's my boyfriend now. I said, well, you put me in a bad situation. Wait up. Who's in trouble here? Is it him or me? I don't know. Oh, hell no. That fool can fight like a motherfucker too. Hell. Right. So I'm like, oh no. And so I hear like these loud noises. And I'm like, what? Look, guys. Brianna comes screaming. She took her walk. She comes with this light-skinned black dude, looks like Nipsey Hussle, right? He walks in. He's like, damn, blood. Oh, Paru, right? I'm like, what? And I come out because it's like loud and I hear glass breaking and I'm like, oh shit, is it going down? And when I come out, my cousin, Rick, is bucket naked. Straight skin suit. Motherfucking birthday suit. Birthday. Like, look it, okay? He's on the ground and there's liquor and shit everywhere. And that girl is bucket naked too. And she looks like Jelly Roll before prior to the last 6 months, before Ozempic, right? I'm like, what the hell? And there's shit and everything everywhere. And sangre and everything. I'm like, what? He got it in an unfamiliar hole. Right? I'm like, oh shit, it's going crazy. We have to break them up. Literally, they're like 2 warthogs on each other. I'm like, oh shit. The black dude's like, hey, is it cool if I touch you? I said, just don't grab his weenie. All right. So bam, we take them apart. These guys were like ravaged animals on each other. What happened? My cousin and her both slammed that whole big old gallon of tequila. Just slammed it and turned into straight gremlins, right? So, of course, that chick's like, oh, you guys are nasty. Get out of here, right? It smells like, well, of course he does. She shit all over his shit. So that was my thing with her. So I told Brianna, don't ever hook me up with chicks again, man. Never. Like, I ain't fucking with you, man. There's too much drama with you. She's like, Primo, I was just trying to look out. Look, I couldn't be mad at her. She did, but still at the same time, don't do that. Fast forward about 10 years later, right? Me and Rick are chilling at the house. I'm womanless. Sheila is probably with the brother at that time, right? Because usually when she wasn't with Rick, she liked her some New Edition, right? So she's got to cool it now. She's doing her thing with probably Lionel's uncle or his dad. And I'm right there with Rick, and we're bored. And I'm like, what's up, Primo? Whooping. I said, you want to go fishing? Well, everyone, that's all we do is fish. I ain't even going to lie. I want a chick. I said, yeah, you don't never want chicks. I'm usually the one that hooks you up, bro. He's like, whooping, I know a couple chicks. I'm like, no. See, I have a weight limit. There is look, I love me a big chick, but 350 ain't nifty, cuz, right? You know what I'm saying? That's a nifty nickel right there, and I'm cool. And so, anyways, fair, right? I want some fair shit. I don't want no, she ate everything at the fair, right? I don't want that. You know, I'm cool with corn dogs, but not that eats all the corn dogs, right? That's too much. And so my prima, she happens to call. What are you guys doing? I said, we're just right here chilling. What's up, man? She was like, hey, you guys should come to Fresno. I got a couple homegirls. And I said, damn, we were just thinking about some shit like that. She was like, slide through. She's like, you'll like them. They're sisters, one for each of you. And I said, but is it for sure? She said, it's for sure, fool. You know, I only kick it with hoes. I was like, damn, straight up. Not even no hesitation. Not like, oh, my homegirls are cool. Don't do them like that. No, just straight up. I kick it with tirada. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So we slide over there indubitably, right? I tell my tia, hey, tia, I'm going to take Rick with me. Mejor, you don't take Rick because the last time you took him, he shit all over him. Something. We're going to be good. We slide up there, and that's when we meet the Humpty Dumpty sisters. And let me tell you about the Humpty Dumpty sisters. They was doing the Humpty Dump, right? Hey, one of them had a big nose, and the other one wore a funny hat, and that's why they were the Humpty Dumpty sisters. I'm telling you, One literally had a raccoon hat. That was the one Ricky had. I had the one with the big nose because that's gay. I heard a long time ago, big nose equals no gag reflex. I don't know why I learned that. I just read it somewhere when I was incarcerated. Anyways, with that being said, man, we walked in that door. Them chicks was honest. And guess what? That's when part 2 kicks in tomorrow, man. Make sure that you tap in so you know how my prima hooked us up with the Humpty Dumpty sisters. We got this one on lock. This one went ridiculous. How was I supposed to know their brothers were bulldogs? It's just fucking Fresno. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I honestly and truly believe in. And that's the betterment of all people, man. I appreciate all the support. Let's go. Let's really go. Rick, let's go. Whopping.